G'day guys, welcome back to Total War Warhammer. Today we are continuing with our Beastman series, and last episode we ended with a ton of end turns just trying to power through some shit to get it over and done with. We still have a siege up here that needs to happen. I'm hoping it will happen on its own and I don't need to get involved. This city here, I mean, we could do it, but it's the same shit over and over. So I'm probably going to auto-resolve this and just power through quickly if I can, so that we can get to some more interesting battles. Because it's basically been the same shit over and over for the last little while. Anyway, we need to start with this. I'm just going to auto-resolve it because we want to get through. These are not epic battles, these are not interesting battles, it's just the same shit, different day. So, auto-resolve. Did that, gonna get 25,000 from doing that. And that's gone. We also have this other army with us, so I'm just using it while I've got it. Okay, you can't move for now. Up here, hopefully this will happen on its own. Yes, it's gonna happen, so auto-resolve that. So I don't need to get involved. Glory, replenish. Alright, that was quick. All I had to do was one more automatic end turn, and we would have been good. Okay, they're setting up ambushes everywhere. It is what it is. We can do what? We don't even have magic. We don't need magic. Unless it's through Chaos Corruption. I literally don't have any magic units. Gonna put these guys in... Use the beast... Well, I thought that was meant to allow us to traverse terrain. Oh, that allows us to traverse terrain that would normally be impassable. So we just run through the forest. That is cool. I didn't know that was that. I should have read that properly. Anyway, we're just going to head back now with this army. If it gets wiped out, it gets wiped out. I'm not concerned about that army. This army has horrible movement all the time, and I don't understand why. Probably the terrain, maybe. Gonna set up into encamped stance to get some replenishment. Gonna send that army that's with it to destroy that city. It might be able to get there before we do. And then we're just gonna work our way down quickly. This campaign's probably over. That horde, our horde is too strong now. Hopefully they don't rebuild anything. I don't have to chase them over the map. It really annoys me. You're going to set up an ambush right behind me. Which... Nothing happened. If that horde runs into it, that's fine. I'm just going to keep going. Alright. You recovered a little bit. So out of force, that stance. Move 3 steps forward. It's got to be the terrain. And in camp, we have to get him back up to 100%. I mean, they're not moving far either, so maybe that's what's going on. I've got 81,000 in my treasury. I've got stupid amounts of money. End turn. You're going to set up again, aren't you? They could attack that and possibly win, and they did. It looks like. What are you going to do, buddy? Now you're coming after me. If I turn around, I could kill you. It might be worth just wiping them with an auto-resolve. I don't want to fight with that other army because it's just made up of shit units. They're going to try and hinder me. I don't have any spies. I really haven't been playing this properly, and I've just been... It had some fun battles, but the rest of the time it's just been pretty average. Yeah, decisive defeat. They got destroyed. Alright, we have this again. So we can do a full replenishment. Like that. You could win that if you turned around. Auto-resolve. Pyrrhic victory. Ah, we didn't kill them. Damn it. Can you do it again? You can. Wipe them this time, for fuck's sake. Auto-resolve. Yes. Dead. Everything's dead. And the army survives. And they'll get 50% replenishment. I know we've been really quick. Oh, well, we lost a few, but that's fine. So keep coming back. You don't have to encamp. We'll get that replenishment anyway. And we can recruit some shitty units for you. This army, yeah, you can keep moving as well. Not raiding stance, normal stance. And you, why is your Movement's so
I
bad.
refuse.
I can't actually move, but I can attack. He got that close that somehow, and he can't withdraw, so we could wipe
I'll
him.
ignore that.
Wipe him or keep advancing. Advance. He can't do shit. It's one guy. Okay. Now you're fine. I didn't realize we could go through the forest with that stance either. More skill points here. Now we've unlocked the next line, so we're going to go with Horde Growth. I don't know why, but we are. End the turn. They're going to send some spies to try and slow me down. Okay, they were successful in assaulting the unit. It doesn't matter. Let's keep moving. So they're half recovered now. By next turn, they'll be fully recovered. Look at all the spies they put here. Well, you can keep hindering him. I'm just going to run past and kill your base. Alright. You're still recovering. Now, we have a bunch of new things, don't we? Magic resistance. That's a ward save. We want to use that ward save one. We don't need to worry about that. You've got ward save, so we want to keep that armor. Enchanted item. Wow, we can get free magic without even trying. What's this give us? I want to go with that, because that gives me a magic fireball. And what's this? Your chariot. I don't want this fucking thing. That chariot is shithouse. Alright, the rest can stay. It's all good. Alright, we're back on foot. You're getting hindered to the shithouse, but try and get to there. You've moved. So end turn. There's literally 3 factions left, of which I think I'm one. I don't know, this might be over pretty quick. I only want like epic battles now, I don't want shitty battles. Okay. We can wipe this on our own. They're stuck. So wipe that. Yep, done. Just get 10,000. Alright. Middenhelm's going to be the same, possibly. It's not even upgraded. They could get siege tanks, but they're not going to. That's their capital as well. That's really bad. Let's keep moving. You keep going. If this horde dies, we can re-recruit that leader later on anyway. And we just give him some shit units. You guys took no damage. We can go to Middenhelm. Got some skills for this guy. Let's do... Oh, this is some magic shit now. We're going to do Call of Violence, which just gives 16 leadership. Do that. In the turn. You just keep hindering me. Why? You're such dicks. Wait, did they just rebuild that city? They did. Fucking hell. The army that's coming from the back can deal with that. Crush and defeat. Savage blow, yeah. What happened to my army? It got crushed and defeated somehow. It's fine. Get these guys over here. It's not going to be a very upgraded city, so we're going to just continue with this one. Trying to get through this quickly. We found Hodgkin. No point fighting. Auto-resolve. AI is not doing anything. 25,000. We've now got over 100,000 in our treasury. And we found Hodgkin. Now they're going to have a full stack army somewhere. So we'll fight them when we get to them. For now we're going to continue south. You're going to keep going this way. Yeah, it's just the terrain that slows us down by the looks of things. I'm rushing. I know I'm rushing. It's glorious. We're 9 minutes in. Hopefully we can get a good battle by the end of this. Hodgkin declares war on you. Challenge accepted. Whatever. What's this? Answer the call. Extra leadership. Sure. Now we need to stop and recruit some extra units into this army. I don't know how they lost against that. So we're going to encamp and just grab some units. Grab that. What's your garrison? Oh, wait, how did it get so big so fast? It's got mortars and shit. Okay.
Absolutely.
You got an army of heroes as well. I think this is just how the AI is trying to deal with this. Ooh, can I do that? Or should I stop and replenish? I think I can do that. Auto resolve. Yep, we could do that. We're gonna have to replenish though, but that's fine. Raise it. Steal a magical item. Apparently we stole a magical item. How many more cities have you faggots got? It's gotta be just 2, surely. Midland. You've got 9 cities still? Oh god, this is gonna take forever. Upgrade that. You need to encamp and replenish. Hopefully we get another one of those nighttime things. Let's do this. And the turn. Some skills for him. We have melee attack for our units. Hell yeah. End it. So it's just Hochland and Middenhelm left, who we need to destroy. We're going to move 75% and head down here. Then in camp. It's probably going to be quicker to merge my units. How long does it take to build giants? Only 2 turns. So get rid of the giants. Make 2 more. And then just everyone else should be okay by then. Alright, this army we're going to move up and siege this. Alright, so this is a city. We have to build some siege equipment. Continue siege. How long till it runs out of supply? 4 turns till it's out of supply. We can just wait 4 turns. Quick end turns. That's 1. They're using spies. Winds of magic have changed. There's 2. Hochland's come in. Oh, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Come south. I should keep an eye out for them because they could ambush me and do a lot of damage. Ah, we got another army. Good. Get him here. Alright. Now we recruited, so let's keep moving. We'll just move 75%. And then in camp. That's a city, isn't it? Is it upgraded? Nope, not upgraded. Again, not upgraded. You're not going to be able to do that for 2 more turns. End turn. Hochland's going to be our next big fight. Probably. Well, no, they're building an army there. I don't know how they're building an army here. And we're going to get 50% replenishment. No, wait. 10%. What? No, I want 50%. Damn it. Oh well. You 2 together should be able to win that. Which you can. Auto resolve. Something just crashed. Oh, someone... Alright. Someone went onto an EA access thing and it did that. It's great. Weapon gained. That's destroyed. Now this army...
I will not obey.
I should be able to beat that as well. You need time though. Well, you can actually just come down this path. Oh, there's a city over there. Shit, I didn't see that one. So we're going to have to go south and then come up and around. Fucking all these cities.
I will not
You've got
obey.
a full stack with you. Go. You might as well keep replenishing. Some skills for this army. That. turn. And here comes Hochland. If they wipe this, that's okay. Alright. Well, we're going to have to deal with Hochland. I want to use my main army for that fight, because that'll be a good fight. What is this? Extra leadership when against that.
Not
Yeah.
likely.
Look at all the fucking artillery. Oh, who programs this AI? I'm running down here. I want to fight it with my main force because at least it's going to be a good fight. So you can encamp and replenish. You're sieging that. Can you hit them? I can. I'm actually just going to move here. And then when they're ready to attack, we'll assist. I should... No, I can't encamp. I don't really need to encamp. Okay. Oh wait, we're getting 10% replenishment anyway. So we might as well keep moving. Let's go in turn. What do you want? Defensive alliance. You're still alive, sure. Hochland is sending a little army over here. They're setting up ambushes as well. Minhelm are trying to use spies. And they're attacking. Go for it. Decisive defeat. But we lived. I want to get away from Hochland. I don't want to fight them. Order is off. Close victory. Fuck you, idiots. Yes. Stolen from the enemy. Yes. I don't care about any of this. Our guy was wounded. Get someone else. We're going to push out and try and wipe that. Pyrrhic victory. We shouldn't have won that and we killed them. Oh god, that's funny. Alright, I want you to keep coming here though. We're waiting for this. And then we're going to come up and deal with Hochland probably. We'll see. I know this hasn't been the most entertaining episode, but the battles are boring. Got some skill points. This guy's not going to be here for long, so I don't really care what he gets. Yeah. Okay, you're going to wipe me, are you? Withdraw? No. Oh, okay. Hochland's coming. You guys are going to pay for that. Auto-resolve? So many mortars. Mortars are not effective. You have no infantry to fight me with, you fucking idiots. I can send my main army up here. Because the AI army is going to control it. Oh, they got a second stack. Glory. I can wipe that stack easily. It's not a fucking good army. That's what they build on legendary difficulty. Wait, that's it? Victory! I don't know how. Wait, how is that victory? What happened? Current turn 163. How is that victory? What the fuck? I don't understand. But why? Long campaign complete. Okay, so let's just continue. What were my victory conditions? I didn't even know. I didn't achieve anything. I've still got quest objectives. Provinces, known factions, forces, events, missions and quests. Objectives. I probably should have read my objectives. What the fuck? So we're doing chapter objectives. And the campaign victory was destroy the following factions. Those guys and the Cult of Auric and ensure this guy is in a wounded state, which happened a long time ago. For the ultimate campaign victory, destroy the following factions. Okay, we're still working on that. So it's not quite over yet. Oh god. Such a mess. I want to go and attack these guys. Or I want them to attack me. So I'm going to sit my army right there. Put them in an encamped stance, because why not? And let them come and get me. They have 3 stacks, or 2 stacks and a few units. You can continue the siege. Which you should be able to do that on your own. 3 turns until they run out of supplies. Push end turn. And you withdrew. And you ran past me. That's depressing. I can catch him. I don't think he'll fight me though. Even if he doesn't fight me, I could probably continue attacking some of those cities while this army deals with that. So let's see if he'll fight. He has to fight. It's an ambush. Alright, so we've got 10 minutes. We can do this in 10 minutes. The last one took us a minute and 50 seconds. Did I say 90 seconds ages ago? I better not have said 90 seconds. Okay, so let's look at the attack. Hopefully it's a different map. It is slightly different. Okay. Let's fight the battle. And it's the same ambush map. I'm kind of getting tired of this ambush map. It's different every time, but it's always looks like this. Which is cool the first few times, and then it gets old. Okay, this will be a slaughter. How are we going to do this today? We'll let the Minotaurs attack the front. My standard infantry can just attack everything else. Cav are going to come up from the rear, as always. We'll wipe all that. Minotaurs from the front, as well as the 2 giants and my lord. Oh wait, that's artillery, that's not giants. Artillery can just go... They're going to have block shots because of the trees. I don't know, there. And giants. Okay, let's see if we can beat a minute and 50 seconds. Go. Go, 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 go. Cav, come on. Get in here. Everyone's fighting. Wait, what are you fighting? Oh, you're fighting Empire Knights. Okay. Their lord is already nearly dead. Let's get a giant into this stack of handgunners. Send both giants, actually. Go after the handgunners. How we going? We're already a minute in. Minotaurs. Go, go, go. Come on, is it over? Everyone's broken. It's got to be it. Are we done? Everyone's broken. What the fuck? Who's not dead? It says it's over. It was over in a minute. There was a second to spare. Does the game not recognize that it's over? Fast forward. I don't think the game realizes that it ended that quick. Yep. That was over in a minute. End the battle. End the battle. That's not fun. That's just entertaining for the fact of sheer stupidity. Alright guys, and on that note, we're actually going to end the series there. I did keep going towards the end and I did complete it. However, there was not a single interesting battle from here onwards, and I didn't want to just keep burning through episodes for no reason because there weren't any interesting, memorable battles. So all that we can do now is look back on it, and the first thing that comes to mind is this game was not worth it. I paid, I think, $18 US for this, which is like $25 Australian, nearly, and that was not worth it. If you like this faction and you want to play it in the grand campaign, then yes, it's probably worth it for the grand campaign side of things. I brought this campaign believing that there was going to be a great narrative and a great story to it, but there isn't. It wasn't anything special. It was just Total War on a crappier map. I mean, it was a good theory, but it just was not worth it. So I'll probably never come back to that map. I might play the Beastmen in a grand campaign at some stage, but I'd rather do some other factions. I do kind of regret buying it, to be honest. I think I wasted my money, but it was cool to look at. Looking back at the actual game and the battles, I know we only played it on hard, but you shouldn't have to play a game on Legendary to enjoy it. And the game doesn't scale properly for Legendary. It just gets even more screwed up because it's just so unbalanced. The way they balance it is to give them morale modifiers and stuff like that. That's not balanced in the game. And the one thing that I remember looking back at this campaign for, I think it was probably like 4 or 5 hours maybe that we played, was that one battle where it was about 4 stacks versus 2 stacks. And truth be told, there is no fucking way I should have won that battle. The sheer amounts of units they had, they could have killed me easily. The only reason I won that is because I broke their morale and they left the map. They would have won against me if they had any sort of morale. But that's just how this game is. It's really fundamentally screwed up. And I know people love this game, and I love this game for other reasons. I love the game because it's different and it's still a fun strategy game in a way. But there is no skill needed. There's no strategy needed. All you have to do is break their morale and you win. In the start, the first few battles were cool and they were interesting because we used strategies. That's when the game was balanced. The first few battles, the game was balanced and we had to try different things. And we got some really good victories. Later on, it was just easy. And we won battles that we never should have won. We never should have won that 4 versus 2. And then the AI should have kept attacking. There was bloody a couple of other armies from Marinersburg standing there. They should have attacked. The fact that they didn't is just broken. And, I mean, it is what it is. You guys can all make your own mind up. If you want to play them as another Horde because you like playing Horde mechanic sort of games, you'll probably enjoy it. But to be honest, you're probably better off just to go and buy Chaos if you haven't got Chaos already, because Chaos is probably a lot more fun. They do have the whole ambush thing where you're constantly able to sneak up around and attack people. If we were on the grand campaign map and we were sneaking through the forest and stuff, yeah, that'd probably work a bit better. But ambush battles, we've proven, are so fucked up as well. We won an ambush battle in less than a minute. It wasn't even worth opening the fucking battle for that. That was not fun. It was not enjoyable. I was laughing because I was laughing at how stupid it was. So, yeah, I mean, if you're going to have an ambush battle, and okay, I can understand it's an ambush battle, you're probably very likely to win. But you shouldn't win from breaking their morale. You should have won because their unit organization was fucked. You're starting right next to them. You have the advantage. You can set the lines. They can't. That's why you should win the battle. Not because you broke their morale in under a minute and they just fucking run away. I mean, that was Hodgkin's best chance, having those couple of full hordes. I mean, not hordes, but full stacks of units. And we wiped one of them. We then went and attacked the other one a couple of turns later, which you guys don't get to see. And we just attacked them and destroyed them, so they had nothing left. And then we just wiped and destroyed their faction. So the game still is broken. I don't think there's a way for them to actually fix it. I don't know if they can even be bothered fixing it. The only way I could see them fixing it would be a massive rebalance, and we're talking a huge rebalance, which would be hard, and I mean, it would be a lot of work, but I would love it if they did it. I don't think they will, but battles need to last longer, units need to last longer. You can wipe out a stack of cav with just archers in 30 seconds. I mean, that's how the balancing's all screwed up. And I think it's because there's all these large units and monsters and beasts and stuff in the game. But it's not good enough. So, that is what it is, guys. I don't recommend it, but if you want to buy it, buy it. I wish I could return it. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. And we're probably going to start a Dwarven campaign within the next few days, because the DLC is meant to release tomorrow for the new Dwarven faction. And it's only $5, and I want to try that as well. I'm just trying stuff for you guys. It's only $5, so what the fuck. And yeah, we're going to go and do that. So I'll see you in that series, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.